Hello. I still have to nail that, get that little bit. I don't know what that is. I think that's an overplay. But in any case, hi everybody. My name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the Business Plug. And you've just tuned in to the Business Plugs Mixer. The Business Plugs Mixer is a vodcast that comes on Sunday at 7 p.m. ish. And I have to say ish because technology decides what time we really come on. We can say what we want, but if the technology is not working, we have to work. We have to wait until it does work, right? But in any case, I am here to have business conversations with business people for business people. And tonight is just like every other night that we get on. You're going to want to meet and connect with my coach. Coach Jeanine is here. She's in the house. She's back in the green room. And she's going to help you to our topic, right? I named this global influence because that's what I consider Coach Jeanine. I consider her to be a global influence. She is all over the world doing amazing things, and you're going to want to learn what she does and how you can connect with her so that she can help you get to your next level. So before I bring her on, I need to tell you two things. One, wherever you're listening to this, if you would like to be a part of the Business Plugs Mixer, go ahead and click the link and grab your Sunday to be with me. What that looks like is we'll meet before then. You and I will meet and we will talk about what you do and how you do it and see if it's a good match for us both. And if it's a good match, we'll book you on one Sunday and you'll come on at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So you can click the link to do that. Also, if you are a business that's looking to find how to get sustainable, long-term recurrent income, then I'm working with businesses one-on-one. At this time, look at this time. I actually have a full-time job now. So shout out to my friends at Carter who started following me and jumping on board the ship. Nice to be with you all, but that's where I work Monday through Friday now. So shout out to Carter, and I'm doing customer service. I'm the customer service manager for Carter, and I am so appreciative. Thank you all, the leadership team, for allowing me to come aboard. That's what I'll be doing in the daytime. So as of such, I have dialed back some of my B2B activities and I'm doing B2C one-offs. So if you have a business that you would like to understand how to get government contracting, then I can help you with that. So you can find that link also wherever you're listening to this podcast. All that said and done, I have made my team happy by doing the things they've asked me to do. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, I like to bring to my stage my friend, Coach Jeanine. Hey, Coach Jeanine.
Hello, Coach Lisa. How are you?
All is well. All is well. So, Coach Jeanine, you've been here before, but remind my audience who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again, Coach Linda, for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here. I feel like I'm home. So
Yes, you're
definitely,
home.
yes, I feel like I'm very so much because Coach Linda is this type of person that you just feel connected to her from the get-go for the first time. So she's my sister. She's definitely
Absolutely.
an amazing friend. She's my co for so many other things that we do behind the scene. She's a mentor. I've learned a lot through her. So definitely it's a pleasure to be here. I'm a founder of With You Solution, of Umoja Mag, and Umoja Global Network. I'm so glad to be here tonight with you, Coach Linda.
Yeah, so let's talk about what does that mean? What do you do? And
So
where do you do it?
absolutely. So we help business owners, business leaders, and entrepreneurs who are really ready to bring their business global, which is me. It really, we sit down with you, we design the blueprint that you need because you cannot just, start, having, you have an idea, that's great, but we have to sit down and kind of really helping you to map out your blueprint so you don't feel like you are overwhelmed or you don't feel like you are by yourself. So my team and I, we help you to design everything you need in that blueprint so you can really build some very good, meaningful relationship on the ground and we help you to design your team. So help you also, on the legal side, we want to make sure that you also structure properly. So we can be able to walk you through step by step. So there is no up and down. So we want to make sure that your journey globally, it's really smooth with my company, with you solution.
I love that. And if you're watching this, I have a description of all the countries where she touches bases. So if you're thinking about entering the international markets, then she is the person. I just plugged you in. I just plugged you into a
Thank
person that can get your services, your products across the waters. Like depending on where you want to go, she has connections a little bit of everywhere. And so um, talk about some of the things, some of the businesses that are ideal for the things that you do.
So yeah, and I want to, before that, I just want to emphasize also to one of the services that we do help you with. It just, first we design your team with you, so we make sure that you are comfortable and making sure that you have a team that can be able to do exactly what you do globally. But also at the same time, if you are an author and you're a publish a book or you're about to publish a book, we help you to translate your book or your any type of project, and when you have a conference, we help you to secure some sponsorship as well globally as well. So we really help you A to Z, as I always do. That's really our commitment to you, and we stay with you all the way. So we make sure that definitely you have a successful journey with us.
What obstacles have you found that people go into when they're trying to get in the international market?
Most of the time, one of the biggest obstacle, it came, I don't know if you realize that it's a mindset.
So let
Many business owners, they do not, they think they're ready, but when we sit down and we start really showing, do you have this in place, do you have, so you can definitely see the mindset hasn't shifted yet, because in order for you to go globally, you need to have a mindset being shaped, and making sure that you really also have time to study and to learn your new audience. So that's really some of the things that many people, they don't do that homework, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. I walk them through all the steps to be able to change the mindset and be ready for your new community, so you can be able to build your new audience as well, and be able to build those very meaningful relationships.
I love it. I love it. Because I think about, a lot of times, especially product-based businesses, right? Product-based
Yes,
businesses could do very well in other parts of the world that they haven't even thought of. And
right,
so
right.
and so understanding what the international market is, and then understanding how you fit into that international market does take a mindset change. And anything about entrepreneurship begins with mindset.
Right, right. And also another thing too I came across is that many people, they might have a very good service, they might have a good product, but they haven't really built up the tribe. So we help you to
Mm,
also build your tribe. Retention. It's not so much about what you are selling. You can be out there, or your marketing system. It's great, but it's all about how you go about it. Who are you putting in your team, so they can be able to build that relationship, and making sure that your product or your service is responding to a need. That's a very
mm,
important one.
absolutely.
Really doing the market research. That's why I really think that working with us can be able to allow you to do that, because we have people on the ground, we have teams on the ground in different countries. So that really allow us to really give you the updates, and making sure that you are really updating your information, so you're not going to miss your client, your next client.
Absolutely. And you speak multiple languages,
I
ma'am.
only speak five, only speak five.
Only speak five of, excuse me, that's four more than me.
Yeah, so I've been blessed to be able to speak many languages. So I can be able to serve different people who are in a different capacity. But the most important thing to me is those relationships that people really build. That really brings me joy, because to me, it's all about bringing, give back to the community, but also the impact that we bring. So that's why the name of our community, Umoja Global Network. Umoja means unity. For me, it's such a like a daily exercise that I really, really take this very personal. So unity across the board. I want to make sure that the people that I'm working with, the people that I'm really founding, that I can be able to work with and impact, that they understand you have to really unite in your mind, you have to unite with your community and the nation as well. So you have to put everything together and align with the vision that God really downloaded in you.
I love it. I love that. I love that. Because a lot of times, so you get past the mindset part of it. What's the next challenge that you see that people in the United States market run?
Right. The next is that how to build your network, how to build your community, your team. So first of all, you make sure that they do understand your vision, where you're going, making sure that there's a right matching. That's why, to me, it takes time to build a very meaningful relationship. So that's why we do. We spend our time really matching you with the right business partner. So you don't have to go in circle. You don't have to kind of figure things on your own. So we match you with the local business owners that they can be able to work together with you, to partner with you, and making sure that you are really exposed and have a roster of people that you can call to, for your business when you're launching. So for your conferences, we really connect you with the right sponsor so they can be able to assist you all the steps and making sure that you are also legally represented.
I love that. I love that. And it's all relationship based, right?
All about relationship based, absolutely. So that's why it's very, very major who you partner with. It's very key. Many people, I think, they use that word very loosely. I think for me, I really take that seriously because so many relationships today I have, it's because of networking. It's because of how I build, and it's really about win-win situation. So I really teach many of my clients how you can be able to build from zero to really a very good meaningful relationship with your business partner and your client, because that's really how you can be able to last longer and having the impact that you want to have.
Absolutely. I do agree with that. I totally agree with that because a lot of times, most Americans, our only experience with outside of the border is what we've seen on television,
Yeah,
right? And that can be misconstrued because,
very,
yeah,
very.
yeah. And so, yeah, unfortunately. But
And that,
for a lot
yeah,
of business owners, that's the only reference they have.
yes, and one of I'm just gonna give you an example. One of the example that I always give to my clients, like I've been I'm from Africa. I've been to so many countries in Africa, but even for me, I had to learn different way of building up relationship and people to close some deals. Sometimes it's just the time that you take get to know somebody. You guys go out to eat. You have no idea what you might say, what you might give, even just to ask you, how's your wife doing? How's your family? Just by the fact that you don't know what can really trigger for them to really sign the deal. So I
Yeah.
was very surprised for this lady that everybody was saying, oh, she's difficult to work with. Oh, I don't know how she's gonna. And then when I told my partners that I'm going to dinner with this, they say, oh, good luck with that. And I said, why? I don't know why, but after the the dinner, it was really, I think 2 days after, he sent me the contract signed and we started the journey together. It's been now 12 years we've been working together with this lady. People were so shocked because to me, I just wanted to get to know her. And that's why you have to be very strategic, asking the right question, show your client or your partner that you want to get to know them, genuinely, not like you coming as a sales, person and kind of you sound very salesy. That's not how to go by it. Making sure that they see that you really want to get to know them, you really want to build relationship, you are be able to partner together. That's really what I started. I proposed to her different things to do together, so it will be a win-win situation. And today, it's been 12 years we've been working together.
I love that. I love that. That is proof that your concept works.
Yes,
That is
absolutely
true.
not.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean that's the thing. Even in this role that I have, I help build two customer service departments from the bottom up. So this will be the third one that I've built up, but it's based on the things that I learned from the first two. I'm going to apply to
Yes,
this one, right? So you
yes.
just rinse and repeat. So in the
Mhm.
case that you're going in a certain country or a continent that you're working on, you learn the habits of the people, and then you build from there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's really about bringing the solution that people need. That's why
Yeah,
it's so good to do your own market research and see. Even for me, I've been in Africa in several countries, but each country has different needs. And I have to update myself every single time because the needs keep changing. I need to keep reading, keep researching, and finding new solution for my client. And that's why today I was definitely say I've been blessed. It's been referral upon referral because
I
we
love it.
build those relationships. So really not to say that it's not good to use advertisement. That's good, but I haven't really been using that much. It's really about the relationship that I've started building up, and they keep referring me. Yes.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And you've built quite a network of
Yeah.
of businesses
Yes.
and support around the world. So
Yes.
kudos to you and your team for the
Thank you,
work that
Dr.
you all do. Kudos for the you all. I want to publicly say that. And
Yes.
I adore because I send people your way.
Oh,
Anything
yes, you
global.
do. Oh, guys, you need to know Coach Lisa. That's why I'm saying she's my sister, she's my partner because she just have the same spirit of unity of Umoja. Because I don't know how many people she have seen, she have sent it towards me, and it's vice versa to me. I always, whenever I see her post, I don't, whatever she's posting, I have to like and comment and reshare because it speaks to me, it speaks to my community. So I see her community is my community. She sees my community as her. So it's vice versa. And to me, since I've known Coach Lisa, it's every day we going together. We are rising together.
We're rising together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I mean, and in all honesty, I don't know another person that does what you do. I don't know another one. I mean,
You
I
are
know
not the first
people,
person who say that. You're not the
yeah,
first
yeah,
person.
because I know people who live in other countries. I do.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I know someone who lives in the UK. I know someone who
Mm-hmm.
lives in Africa. I know someone who lives in China. I know someone who
Mm-hmm.
lives in Egypt. Like I know people in different countries, but
Yes.
their specialties are not like yours.
Thank you. Thank
And so
you.
so I wouldn't dare send somebody, my person in the UK, she's
Mm-hmm.
a medical vacation person. She's a nurse and she's a
Mm-hmm.
medical vacation person. Or my other friend over there who helps women, she does halfway houses for women. Neither one of them, unless somebody's in their industry, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't do them justice by sending them another person that has
Yeah.
nothing to do with their industry, right?
Right. Right.
So I don't, like I said, I don't know another person that is as robust and has the type of network that you have. I don't know another
Oh, it's really a blessing. It's really a blessing for me to see our community growing every day. We're expanding every day. We keep learning every day how to better serve our community and our clients. And to me, it became even to me like whenever I see their product, their services, I just people say, "Wow, you should really, Jimmy, you are an advertisement company." I was like, "No, she said, because it's so big. And I said, but this is really about, uplifting the community, and it's about, win-win situation. When my clients win, my friends win, I win too. That's how I
absolutely,
see it. That's how
absolutely.
I see it. Mm-hmm.
One of our presidents, our former president, said that a high tide rises all boats.
Mm.
So high
Yes.
tide rises everybody.
Oh,
We all go up together. And so
yes.
that's how I try. That's the way I look at it holistically. Throughout
Yes.
my network is when I find people who can do other people well, then I try to make sure that they are connected if that person is in need of the services that that they provide. I try to make
Oh,
sure I do that.
yes.
So
And
let's talk
and for
about
you. And for you, Coach Linda, that's why you're a servant leader. You are true a servant leader, Coach Linda. You are.
But thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, so let's talk about some of the scenarios of without names, but of course, but some of the instances where you have helped businesses to enter the international market.
Yeah, so I will just give you an example that by the grace of God, we have been able to help more than 120 now company, 120 for all these years, throughout these years, to build some very meaningful relationship. Some of them they do conferences together. Some of them they they invite them as a guest speaker. So we are really helped 120. I was like, oh my goodness, the other time we were talking as a team and we counted all of these people that we have them to make almost like a matchmaking company. We
Yeah,
have them to build the very meaningful relationship. And today I see different people working together and they have met through my conferences, they have met through my service. I was like, wow, it brings me joy to see that. And also many other business owners who are in Africa and they also come here now for different conferences. So it's just such a joy for me to see that many of them, it was a dream one day. Today, because of With You Solution, our company, they were able to establish in different countries. Today, I was even talking to this lady this morning. She's in Canada. Now she's in 3 countries because of us. I was like,
I love it.
and
I
she's
love it.
she's in a beauty supply industry, but she's really expanding. I connect her company to another fashion design person in Kenya. So now she has new partners, and I was like, this is what I'm talking about, making sure that we are come together in the unity. We are much stronger, and that's
Yeah,
really the core. That's really my vision. And the more this client, they're finding the right partner, they can be able to expand easily because now they can count on those local partners.
I love it. I love it. That is absolutely amazing. And that's
Yeah.
outside, I mean, because most people, like I said, most people haven't been outside of the borders, right? And so they don't know that there are pathways for them to get their products and services in other places. And the whole thing is a lot of business people who teach business or teach people how to start business have them to look for their friends and family,
Yeah.
close friends and family.
Yes.
And what I'm glad you're able to come tonight to talk about on a
Yes.
global market, because that's
Mhm.
really huge. I mean,
Yeah.
that's bigger than most people ever dreamed of, to have a product sold in another country.
Yes.
You know,
And to give you a framework, so you don't have to figure things on your own because it could be overwhelmed to be able
absolutely.
to start looking. So not just only we give you a framework, but we are with you, we're holding your hands, we help you to register legally and making sure that your first year you have everything. We design your team and making sure that you have everything that you need. And after that, we start now preparing for the funding because you need sponsorship. If you have a conference, if you have a book. So again, we really help you through different services that we can be able to help you from A to Z, like I was saying. So we
I
have
love
a client who we started from the beginning of the business until today. Many of them have expanded 5 years, 10 years in business. They're always with us, and they're always bringing us referral. Why? Because we put them first. Our client, when they're winning, we are also winning. That's really something I emphasize throughout my team. We always say, if our clients winning, that means we're winning. If they're
yeah,
not winning, that means we're not doing a good job. We need to make sure
absolutely.
the unity, and it's really like a marriage, a relationship with our clients.
Absolutely. Because you can't do business coaching and business development without that. Like
That's
you
right.
can't it's not one and done. Like a lot of people do one and done sales where they sell a product, they go
Right.
find somebody else and sell that product and go find
Mhm.
somebody else. In business development, you establish relationships with
Yes.
other businesses, and that relationship goes past the contract.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's not a one and done.
No, absolutely. And the good thing to Coach Linda, we do every 3 months. Now they don't ask me to do that, but I do on my own because whenever even to because I also work with so many investors and they always ask you a report. So for me, it became a habit. It became a service that even though my client that they asking me because I want them to get sponsored next year. So guess what? Every 3 months, I help them to craft and to send the report to the sponsor so they can be able to see that the money that they received, that's how they've been using, and this is the projection for next year. We are intending to do this with your support, with your money. We're going to be doing it. So to me, it's very strategic how I help my clients so they can come back and ask for more money.
I love it. I love it. It sounds like very strategic, like you have it laid out for them.
Yeah,
And again, it's still an anomaly in that I don't know anybody else doing this. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there
they
are other
are.
people
Yes,
in other
yes.
places, but
Mm-hmm.
from day one we met on LinkedIn.
Oh,
I think,
yes,
yeah, from day one, and
yes.
we've been rolling ever since for
Oh,
years. And
yes,
so yeah, so I do love
absolutely.
it. I do love, but they should know that you are stateside, right?
Yes, yes.
You're down in Texas.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas. Yeah, but I work with every different people who are in different countries here in Canada, in London, just everywhere. So just reach out to us. You can reach me through Coach Linda or myself. But also, when we also have another Umoja mag where we can be able to tell your story, what type of solution that you are bringing, so we can celebrate you. So many of our clients we're going to be celebrating this November too. So we're going to talk about that again. We have different way of really supporting our client and making sure that we are also highlighting all the solutions they're bringing on the table.
I love it. I love it. And international audiences get to see you when you're
Yes.
doing that. Like the
Mm-hmm. Yes.
international crowds get to see you do the amazing things that you do. So it's not again,
Absolutely.
you like I said, you are definitely a global influence. So
Yeah. I
I
call
labeled this one
myself.
right.
I call myself. People also call myself a global builder. I'm building people up, the businesses and stuff, but it's the same thing. Influencer, builder, it's the same thing.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what you're doing. So if somebody's running across this interview, what would you like them to take away from it?
One thing I would like them to, if they're looking to be able, they've been really reasoning, how can I bring my business global? How can I build relationship? We are here to really take you A to Z, to hold your hand, to really design your blueprint, not my blueprint, yours, because it's about you. It's about what really you wanted to accomplish. I'm going just to be, I'm going to be your accountant partner. I'm going to hold you accountable to what you say you're going to do. So I'm here with the right support, with the right tools, and the right team. So make sure you reach out to me. We can be able to see that and see to tailor your need and making sure that we really make sure that we're matching you with the right team so you can be able to bring your business global in 2026.
I love it. And now is the time to start planning that, right?
Absolutely. Right now is the right time. You don't have to wait until 2026, but because, and I really want you also to make sure that if you have a conference or you have a book, make sure that we sit down with you because it's not just to bring your business global, but also your conferences because many people want to do the conferences global. So we can be
Yeah,
able to help you with that and direct you and apply for you, making sure that we're matching you with the right sponsor. So all of that, it required time. So that's why it's so important for you to reach out to us as soon as possible, or you can reach to Coach Linda. She can be able to direct you to me so we can be able to be in partnership and expand your business global.
I love it. I love it. And so they can go wherever they're listening to this podcast, they can actually go into your links and inbox you directly. So they can direct message you wherever they
Absolutely.
all the links. We have all your links listed wherever they're listening to this. So
Thank
please
you.
reach out to her and connect with her and have that conversation. Like tell her about your dreams. And here's the thing. if you haven't dreamed about that yet, right? You haven't been exposed. Like this is the first conversation you've heard about how your business can do international, get into the international market, then go ahead and reach out to her and have that initial conversation so you can see what are all the prerequisites you need to have in play in order to go and do that. Like that could be game changing for a lot of people if you're willing to do international marketing, international trading. So yeah, well, I love that.
Absolutely. And also many of you servant leader. And I'm specific, I'm not talking to everybody, but specific. If you call yourself a servant leader, that means that you're responding to need. You are a solutionist. I'm talking to you. Reach out to us and we can be able to sit down and really map out your global journey together.
I love that. I love that. As a servant leader, I love that. I love that. So I am going to close. My name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug. I just plugged you into becoming a global influence with the global business builder, Coach Jeanine. You can reach out to her wherever you're listening to this. Go back into the description and click on one of her links. Her social media links are all there. And so reach out to her and tell her what your business is and what you sell, what you offer. And then help her sit down and make an appointment with her so you can discuss a pathway to getting your services, your products in the international market. The Business Plugs Mixers come every Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and we hope you join us next Sunday here on the Business Plugs Mixer. Have a great week, everyone.